Across the 20th century, one brutal truth was buried. Communism was not the voice of the oppressed, it was the destroyer of civilization. While Nazism was rightly condemned, communism escaped justice, even though it killed more people, in more countries, over more decades. In Spain in 1936, Soviet-backed forces seized control of the republic. They didn't just fight a civil war, they launched a war on God. Nearly 7,000 Catholic clergy were murdered, churches were burned, convents raided, civilians executed for owning a crucifix. This was not war, it was an extermination in the name of Marxist revolution. Yet Hollywood cheered for the Republic, celebrating Hemingway while condemning Franco. But Franco saved Spain from Soviet domination, preserved the church, rebuilt the nation, and in 1975 peacefully returned it to democracy. Spain was spared. Others were not. In Cuba, 1959, Fidel Castro lied his way to power. He banned elections, jailed poets, shot priests, and turned the most advanced society in the Caribbean into a prison island. Cuba fell from prosperity into ruin. Millions fled, many drowned. And yet, the world still wears Che Guevara on t-shirts. Wherever communism rose, freedom died. In Chile, Marxist chaos led to dictatorship, but order returned, and Chile became Latin America's most prosperous democracy. In Germany, the West thrived while the East built walls and prisons. In Korea, the South embraced freedom, while the North starved and murdered its own. In China, communism brought famine and gulags, while Taiwan flourished into a beacon of liberty. Why did we celebrate the revolutionaries and demonize those who stopped them? Because of betrayal from within. After World War II, Western institutions were infiltrated by Marxist ideologues. Anti-communism was smeared as fascism. Soviet and Cuban propaganda flooded the world, and Western elites, consumed by self-hatred, called communism a moral rebirth. Hollywood made hundreds of films about Nazism, but almost none about gulags, firing squads, or the millions starved under Mao. We built monuments to Che Guevara, but not to the priests burned in Spain, or the families lost at sea from Havana. Today, young people wear revolutionary symbols without knowing the cost. They believe the slogans because the truth was never told. And if we don't tell it, lies become legacy. Communism did not liberate the world, it enslaved it. It did not build justice, it burned.